And I went up there to watch a tournament, and I ran into a couple of players in the lobby of the clubhouse, and Chris Tamales was one, and Chris has just really lit her career on fire and playing great golf, and she said, how come you haven't asked me for anything for this tournament? And I said, Chris, you know, you've done so much for us for so many years, and she basically said, well, how much is a hole sponsor? And I said, well, it's $1,000 for a whole sponsorship, but, you know, I'm not going to ask her for that. Brittany Lincecum was standing there. She looked at Brittany. She said, 500, 500? And Brittany said, yeah, and they pulled their checkbooks out on the spot and wrote 2 checks for $500 to be sponsors here. So, I mean, they didn't do that for me. They did that for Danielle, and because of their relationship cut in for Rochester, because they really wanted golf here, and especially in her name. And Becky Morgan, another accomplished player out of Wales, and has been at our Pro-Am here at Brook-Lea 6 times in the past, came over here Monday on her way to Toledo, stopped here for no reason other than to be part of this, hit shots with every Pro-Am team on the 12th hole, and raised $1,000 for the tournament by doing that. So, but when I was really lost, at my deepest, darkest moment, when the pressure was on and I wasn't ready to go, I get a phone call from Madison Press. And can you believe I'm emotional about you? But anyway, so I get a phone call from Madison. She goes, how you doing? And I guess my voice didn't sound too good. She said, well, I'm going to come up and help. And Madison came up here 5 days in the last 2 weeks, wrote letters, did spreadsheets, stuffed envelopes, and somehow I can't see LeBron James and the Cavs ticket office stuffing envelopes. And this is one of our pros, and she came up here and really made this tournament happen. Her and Alex Lane, during those days when we were trying to put pro-ams together and everything, they were amazing. So I want you all to please give them a big hand, especially Madison, because, you know, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a doctor, but my guess is she had no business playing in this golf tournament. She has a sore wrist to the point where she should not be golfing. But this tournament meant everything to her. She came out here and it just scrambled for every par for 2 days and got to the weekend and played 4 rounds of golf with one arm. And I'm just so proud of you and happy. Thank you. So with that said, I want to bring up our president here at Brook-Lea, David Abruzzi. Where are you, Dave? Oh, he's right behind me. Now, we call him Godzilla, and he speaks with that same amount of grace. And there's rumors that after the ceremony, he and Danielle are going to do a long drive contest off 10. I'm not sure if that's true, but here's David.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Well, I represent Brook-Lea, obviously, and on behalf of the Board of Governors and the entire membership, we want to say thank you, and we're very proud and honored to host this tournament and bringing ladies professional golf back to Rochester, because it means a lot. And I think this was an amazing event. So thank you, Symetra Tour, for allowing us to host this. I'll do this for 10 years, Mike, if you want to do it, because I think this is pretty cool stuff. So we really appreciate it. Thank you. There's some specific people I wanted to call out because they've really, stepped up this week and did a great job. John Hecker, our golf pro, thank you for all the pro-am work and all the golf-related events. Gary Grinnell for the unbelievable parties we had this week and all the food and the VIP and concessions, thank you. Matt Marjanowski, who's our chef, our head chef, and his staff for preparing all the food, thank you. And last but not least, Sean Doty, who's our first-year golf course superintendent. The guy slept here all week, and he worked incredibly hard to get this place in the best shape it can be in, and we hope you approve of that, and you guys really enjoyed it. And we had a tough thing to deal with 3 inches of rain on last night, or yesterday, so we appreciate all his efforts and his crew, so thank him as well. But again, I want to point out, Mike Vidal, nobody works harder than this man. We're grateful to have him as a member. We're lucky to benefit from this event. It exposed Brook-Lea, and we appreciate it. And now everybody knows how great this club is. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, back to you. Thank you.